Yo guys, it's Shamrox and today I'm gonna be talking about how it feels to use a 9-year-old phone. Yes, I'm talking about the iPhone 3GS. This phone was released in June 2009 and today we are living in 2018. I have used this mobile phone for a whole week and today I'm gonna be sharing you my experience with this phone, that how it feels to use it for a week in 2018. So to get notified, stay tuned with this video. So as you can see right now, I'm holding the original iPhone 3GS and you can see on the bottom there's one microphone grill and the second speaker grill, and in the middle we have the 8-pin charging connector, and on the top we have the headphone jack, the SIM card of part and the power on off button, and on the left we have the legendary mute switch of iPhone and the volume rockers on the left. And I'm having the 32GB of version as you can see, and it's running the iOS version of 6.1.6. This was the last update for iPhone 3GS. So let's get into the user experience. Coming to the booting time, this phone doesn't take too much long as compared to earlier devices of Apple. This phone turns on in almost 40 to 45 seconds. As you can see right now, I booted this phone and actual time is running right now. This phone has 3.5 inches of display, and I can't tell you how small it feels comparing to the newer versions of iPhone. Okay, so the phone has boot up. So after booting, the phone doesn't work instantly. We have to give some time to this phone to get ready to use. It is very slow. Okay, so now the phone is fully functional. So coming to the SIM, you don't get micro SIM or nano SIM. You have the original SIM size, so you have to insert a jacket before inserting the SIM into this mobile phone. So I've inserted the SIM with my jacket and right now I'm ready to use this phone. Coming to the messages, the phone does a pretty good job. I'm wondering that how accurate the touch is at that time when the phone was released in 2009. It is very accurate according to the number of years. But the thing you can't get in the messages is the emojis. Yes, I'm talking about the emojis. You don't get emojis with the iPhone 3GS. All you have is a numeric keypad, and secondly, you just have the symbols as you can see right now on the screen. We just have this, so you can't send emojis to your friends and your beloved one. And it feels emotionless to send a message to a friend without the emojis. Coming to the performance, this phone does a great job comparing to the newer versions of iPhone, because this phone only has a 256MB of RAM. So the performance is pretty satisfying comparing it to today. Calendar, photos, albums. So the phone does a pretty good job according to its RAM. Coming to the app switcher, the app switcher is completely changed comparing to the newer versions of iOS. You get this kind of app switcher, but I have to say it looks really cool. And you have to close the apps one by one like this by tapping on the minus button. Coming to the apps, somehow I've managed to install apps like Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat, but this phone could only install the older version of the apps. And somehow I've managed to install games like Subway Surfers and Candy Crush, but these games does not run on this phone. It just keeps on loading, and same thing happens with the Candy Crush. But this app does work on the iPhone 3GS, but not so satisfying. And if you're a Kareem user, it's a bad news for you that Kareem doesn't install in the original iPhone 3GS. Yes, if you are a Kareem user or Uber user, you can't really install these apps into your mobile phone if you are using iPhone 3GS in 2018. So don't buy an iPhone 3GS if you are a Kareem user. And I also have bad news for WhatsApp users. WhatsApp also doesn't install in the iPhone 3GS. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Even not the older versions of WhatsApp. And if you are a daily user like me who keeps on using his phone for whole day, so it's not really fine to buying an iPhone 3GS in 2018. Coming to the YouTube does work on this phone and it works comparatively really fine. This phone does support 3G connection, so that way you can easily use YouTube on iPhone 3GS. Talking about the camera quality, I have to say that their phone does a pretty good job. Even if this phone has a 3.5 megapixels of camera, as you can see right now, these photos are taken on my iPhone 3GS and in daylight, this phone does a pretty good job. You can see the color correction and the quality of the picture, they are really satisfying, and some more sample pictures as well. But the thing you don't get in the camera is the touch to focus. You just have to live with what you have on the camera. You can't really focus manually by touching on the screen. And if you are a selfie fan like me, you don't get a front-facing cam on the iPhone 3GS. If you want to take a selfie, you have to rotate your phone like this and then take a selfie. And it looks something like this. So I have to say the camera quality isn't that bad. So these are some things that I want to share with you guys, that how it feels to use an iPhone 3GS in 2018, almost 9 years old phone. So I hope you have liked my video, and if you are new on my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I keep on uploading technical videos, informative videos and update relevant videos. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.